as I got older, I really realized how kind of male-centered the whole idea of sex is. Like, sex is done, then the guy is done. And that's just, it really got me thinking about how just made up the whole idea is. And if it's already made up, I don't, it's like, God, I could have just been making it my own rules this whole time, you know, if it's like, it's this kind of totally constructed thing, like, why follow those rules? Yeah, and I think it really kind of opened my, like, that whole idea really opened my eyes to the whole idea of, like, heterosexism and power relations, men and women, and, like, straight people, gay people, like, all that.
Did you wish you had been taught about maybe different ways that people can have sex in high school?
Absolutely. I really wish that. I wish people would have talked more about, like, queer sexuality, and yeah, that's, like, I really wish that I had heard more of that. Like, my aunt is a lesbian, and I didn't even know when I was, like, they didn't really let me into that part of her life. Like, she, when I was in high school, she actually had, like, her and her husband were, like, legally married, but they also had another partner who was a woman. I didn't even know that. And now, like, she's my Aunt Robin, like, her partner now, her and her husband are now divorced, but it's like, I didn't even know that in high school. And it's such, like, it's very freeing to know that there's more options. Yeah.
Is there anything else you wish to say?
Yeah, sex is fun. Everyone takes it so seriously. And when I was in high school, I was very, like, you know, like, it was this thing that, you know, that, like, especially, like, before I started having sex, it was very, I don't know, it was like, yeah, I knew that sex, and, like, whatever. But, like, it's fun, you know, it's like, you can laugh, that's okay, like, not in, like, a mean way, that you messed up. You know, it's, that's something that's, like, one of my favorite things about sex. It's just fun, it's just a good time. So, yeah. When I was 15, trying to think back exactly where I was in my life. I knew what sex was. I knew what orgasms were. I had ideas about, like, what pre-sexuality was, kind of. Of course, I had seen porn by the time I was 15, so that was, like, definitely kind of affecting what I knew, which I think is just so sad. Mm-hmm. Because porn is just, I don't even know what it is. I'm like, it's just extremely fake, and, like, that being, like, the first, like, super substantial, like, amount of information that I had, like, I mean, yeah, like, you know, textbooks and, like, little informational videos, like, or whatever, or, you know, what my mom would tell me, but, like, what sex really was and what it looked like I got that from porn. And it's just the worst. Oh, that's just the worst sexual information. So I really just knew it was just basic things. Like, I knew that what I knew about sex, like, emotionally, I suppose, that it was unknown and kind of, like, exciting but scary. And I didn't end up having sex until I was 17. So when I was 15, I didn't even know the partner that I would eventually have. Like, so, I didn't know a lot. I knew about birth control. That was good. Now, you know, I prided myself by being very knowledgeable and, like, oh yes, like this and this and this. And because I know people who didn't, who grew up in much more, like, sheltered environments, who didn't know what masturbation was when they were 15. Which was, like, that was just a shock to me. I kind of, like, knew what they told us in the textbooks with my mom, it said, like, you know, you should take that pill at the same time every day. You know, I knew what abortion was. And the consequences of sex, I knew that. But, yeah, beyond, but I wasn't having sex yet, so I feel like I didn't have a lot of, like, real, concrete, like, sort of knowledge about it.
I have another question. Did you talk about your body